Hi, everyone. Okay, why did I write Pack It Up? Pack It Up is one of those things where I am the kind of girl when I was in elementary school, I think I was 7 or 8 years old, I would collect gravel from my driveway so I wouldn't forget where I lived. There's probably a psychology term for that, I'm sure. I was the kind of girl that wrote my diary in all caps, all block letters, so that I could read it when I was old. I was always someone who was future proofing, hanging on to things, very nostalgic. I had like I still have all of the cards I've ever received and most of the letters, handwritten letters I've received in the early 80s. I've still got them in a box, actually. I've got like old notes. I had old notes from boyfriends. I've had old artwork from boyfriends. I kept all of that stuff for decades. And it kind of just made me think, Melissa, you're kind of living in the past. You need to move forward. And so my version of sort of moving forward was just packing all that stuff up, acknowledging that that was a time in my life, but it's not where I am at today. And sometimes you just kind of got to do that because in my case, your past can interfere in your present, and there's nothing you can do about the past. So it just doesn't make sense to wallow there. There is no fruit to be born there. And so that was just kind of like a song I wrote for myself and anybody else who does the same things that I was doing, and just like acknowledge it and then put it away, like let it go, and then move on. And I know it's like it's so easy to say things like that. Like, don't you hate it when people say things like that? And it's like easy for you to say. It's like, but blah, 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 right? And so I don't say that or write that lightly. That was a couple of decades coming. It took a while for me to do that. But the song itself is only 3 minutes long. So, anyways, I hope you enjoy it.